Alright, so one of the things that we're doing today is this driver's door was cracked here on the outside at the back channel where the channel goes into the door frame on these full doors, and these are off of a 95 Sahara. So what we found the issue to be is this brace right here. You can't really see it because I have it clamped, but there's a brace. See the brace? And it goes across here. Well, that brace is welded to the window channel down in there, and it's got a single spot weld. The spot weld was broken, and it was covered up by this piece of chrome trim, so you couldn't even see that it was broken. So we had it laying here doing the outside latch, which I can do a separate video on the outside latch. It's easy to do. And I figured, you know what, while it's on the sawhorses, let's see if we can figure out why this door frame, the glass framework, is so wobbly. And this is what we came to, is that was broken. So the support brace was not doing anything. It's allowing the glass to wobble all over. So what we do is we've got a cheap moving blanket on here. We've got it on the sawhorses, and we have it laying in such a way that it's basically bowed this way. It's tacoing. That way it pushes, it was already pushing this up against here. And now, additionally, obviously I cleaned it some, and we've got a couple of clamps on here to make sure it's held on there. So I'm going to plug weld that, and then I'm probably going to go on the edge here and try and put some weld to hold more of the bracket to the frame here. It's all going to be hidden when I'm done anyway. The glass is rolled up, and we have the glass covered. That way we don't get sparks all over it and ruin it. That should solve this issue. And then when we do the passenger door, we're going to check and see if the same problem is going on with that. So I don't know what causes this. Maybe it's from people grabbing this and using this to open and close the door, or just fatigue from people slamming the door. That to me doesn't seem like sufficient to have that one little spot weld holding that to this door skin, this inner skin framework body, whatever you want to call it. So we'll weld it up, and then we'll see how it looks as far as movement afterwards. Okay, so we got it welded. Put some spot welds here. It's not the prettiest. I'm going to dress them. You're never going to see it anyway. There's plenty of penetration. Now, I don't think you can see it in the video. There's still movement on that window frame. But now what it's doing is, yeah, you can probably see it there. It's flexing, which is probably why it broke the spot weld. It's flexing this whole section of metal now. I don't know that there's any real fix for this other than fully disassembling the door and figuring out some way of beefing it up and re-engineering it, and a whole lot of aggravation. So for all intents and purposes, once I dress these, this is fixed, or as fixed as it's going to get. I don't see anything else inside the door. There's no other supports up in there or anything else that are broken loose. So I'm going to call this one done, or done for now, as best we can do it, unless we figure out something else later. If we do, I'll put another video on. And so this is the fun of used doors. You got broken footman loop bolts. You got a broken bolt in there we got to address. I had to do the outside paddle and lube the hell out of everything like what was in the other video. So, like and subscribe.